Hello guys, it's me Legomaster627. Welcome back to Legomaster627's Creations. It is not Monday, it's actually Wednesday, August 9th, 2023. And on this day 5 years ago, the tragedy happened.
Oh no! It's gone! No! It's gone! The lab's gone! No! Is it really actually gone? No! Let's check all these other worlds. Guys! It's gone forever!
It is now exactly 5 years later on August 9th, 2023. And yeah, let's just say this is gonna get a little dark. Okay, not literally. Or is it? Also, it is nighttime for a reason, and on the lowest brightness. And, well, let me properly explain why exactly it is. Ta-da! Yeah, let's just say, this is what happened. Here lies Zolzap 2, September 29th, 2015 to August 3rd, 2023. For those who are unaware, we can't access Zolzap 2 and 3 at the moment, so as of right now, they are considered dead. For now, assuming we can, of course, get access back to them again. But as of right now, Zolzap 2 is dead. Again, unless we can get access to them again. But as right now, it's dead. So that can explain why this says this. Also, this has now been changed from light blue to gray to mark this unfortunate occasion. And well, you can tell we have a ton of graves around here alongside a ton of ton of skeleton heads. Actually, wait a second, is that legit? Yeah, skeleton skull. There we go, that's the name. Just need to remember. But regardless, this is practically what it would look like if it was straight up dead. The colors, at least the majority of the colors, are gone. Which is absolutely crazy. But regardless, this is actually really insane. Speaking of which, we already have our first free item. There are 3 items total. Let's put it on. And man, I've been wearing that summer hat for so long now. Let me show you how it actually looks. This is the Zolzap 2 Shutdown 5th anniversary hat. And that's how it looks. Looks very cool. You know, it's nice that we can finally, cover those now on the part in the middle. It's crazy that we can finally do that after all these years. It's greatly appreciated. But yeah, this is basically the Zolzap 2 office if the lab was not there anymore. And that's practically what it felt like on this day, except the lab office didn't look like this when Zolzap 2 disappeared. No. Where we're going next will explain that. But yeah, where we're going next will explain all of that. As you can see, the lab here is at its darkest. At least in terms of its lighting. That's specific. Yeah, specifically its lighting. That's what we're trying to refer to. But you may notice that there are a lot of creepy things about this. The fact that this is actually probably what Zolzap 2 would look like right now, because of us not being able to access it, this is actually straight up creepy. Because this is possibly what it could look like right now. And that's actually saying something. Operation Zolzap 2023 Part 2 was... The finale was meant to be today on August 9th. And then... yeah, it happened. But the truth is... that's something. Next up, we have this. You see, this was the lab office form. At least the building. Not the actual decorations. No. You may notice that there is a clear difference with this room. Speaking of which, the crying obsidian is our next item right here, and that's purposely because of how much crying obsidian we can see around the room. But this is practically what this lab office would look like if it was also gone. You see, that's probably what this probably would have looked like when Zool's Lab 2 disappeared 5 years ago. Imagine if it did end up looking like this. That is just straight up sad. When you realize that that's probably what it probably could have looked like when it disappeared. And I'm just glad it never was, because, dude, that's just straight up sad, man. And yeah, also, yes, I did recently re-add this because it was technically a part of this design. I don't know why I removed it for a while, or if it was even ever there in the first place. But dang, having all of the color sucked out of it outside of course, the crying obsidian. Dang, man. This is just sad. Because this is, again, how it probably would have looked if, you know, it was like that during the shutdown. But dang, man, I'm just gonna be real here. August 9th will never feel the same again after all of that. What we experienced 5 years ago was extremely depressing and very sad, because we spent so many hours for years making awesome things in Zool's Lab 2. And the fact that we're holding this event right now, when we're not even able to access it at the moment in the first place, is just straight up even more sad. Because this event probably would have been held in Zool's Lab 2, actually. Ironically speaking, it would have probably. So that makes it even more sad. The fact that we're holding this event about the labs that we have no access to at the moment. So that's what makes it even more depressing. Oh, I didn't realize that he was there. But we got one last area in this, which is Here Lies Zool's Lab 3, February 6, 2017 to August 3rd, 2023. Again, this is only temporary, as of course, we hope to God that we actually get these worlds back. But this is how it probably would look right now after noticing that. We have our final free item, which is the skeleton skull. And that is all 3 items in this party. But my God, look how absolutely just sad it looks. I did not think it would go to this extent, but it somehow did. And oh boy, wow. This is literally how Zool's Lab 3 probably would look right now because of us not being able to access it. Technically, it's still underwater, and Zool's Lab 2 still has the water party ongoing. But this is probably what it looked like if that were the case. Which, if so, that's just straight up messed up. Man. Just look at all the crying obsidian everywhere. It's just... Dude. This day truly will never feel the same after all of that. Literally. This day will never feel the same ever again, ever since that day. And... yeah. It's just insane to believe that that's serious. This day will never feel the same again. This is a day that needs to be remembered in Zool's Lab history now. At least as of that very day 5 years ago. And the fact that we didn't do anything to even celebrate a year of it, hence even 4 years, is crazy considering we didn't even think about it at the time. But now, this is a year that actually does make the most sense. And this is the result. Could Souls Up 2 and 3 actually be over? I don't think so. But we're going to see where things go from this point. This is mainly to celebrate the 5-year anniversary of Souls Up 2's disappearance, if it hasn't already made it clear by, of course, the hat right here. But I wanted to do something a little different for this. And ultimately speaking, I think I did a good job representing what it probably could be like if Souls Up 2 and 3 were no more. And I don't even know what else to say. That's it. There is literally nothing else to say in regards to it. And I guess we're just gonna wrap it up here because I literally have nothing else to say. Man. Dude, that is just insane, man. All of this just because of a simple shutdown that came out of frickin' nowhere? That's insane. That something that small, or technically huge now, can inflict a single day. At least for me and Rose Crystal, that is. But it all came down to this. The fact that we lost access to Souls Up 2 and 3 right before this very anniversary was obviously not planned. None of that was planned. That came out of frickin' nowhere. But this event, this mini event, symbolizes that. I truly hope the lap series is not over, because it would suck if it ended all just like that. I know we will probably get it back at some point in the future. But regardless, this is the results. And this is basically what I made up for the Operation Souls Up 2023 Part 2 finale. Things were going to be completely different. Heck, there may or may not have been a mini event here if it wasn't for this. Although I think I did previously explain at the beginning of the year that I was going to do something about that, actually. I just didn't think I was going to go to this extent, though. That's something I wasn't thinking about. But now, looking back, I think I did make the right move here. The shutdown of Souls Up 2 was extremely depressing and unfortunate. While we did get it back 7 months later, it was something that we never saw coming back then. And ultimately, after all of this, I truly think we celebrated in a good way. Despite how sad this event looks, I truly think I did the right thing to celebrate this anniversary. And with all that being said, I don't think we're doing another anniversary based off of this again, because I think after this point, I think we would have already done enough with it by now. Oh, actually, I realized I forgot a room. There's no free items, but I thought I'd show you. This is how it looks. It looks so cool. This is how, basically, a very dark underground party room. Yep, that's it. That's literally the only promise of the whole room. Okay, now that's all the rooms. But, with all that said, that's it. That's it for this whole event. What are your thoughts on this? Honestly, I'm going to agree right now. I feel this is way better than the 3rd anniversary 2 years ago. Because it truly shows that this day was important for Souls Up 2. And just Souls Up series in general. This was a very important day. And now, 5 years later, it's just crazy how all of this happened in the first place. So with all that being said, I'll see you in the next episode on August 12th. Yeah, there's actually going to be another Backyard remake that we're doing on the 12th. Hint, hint, Water Party 2018 too. And then we'll be back on the 14th for another random creation. And since our summer project is over, who knows what we're going to do.